VINCENZO'S Go Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share. Dreading alerts. Oh God, dancing wad, QUant, lajuad, technical analysis, OD, CELO classes. That's right. Good, foggy, eerie, sticky, mild, muggy, late summer feel to this mid-fall, early October morning pre-sunrise on this increasingly dark and foggy and low visibility and humid morning in the greater New Haven metropolitan area in the great state of Michigan, right? And we're gonna go out here and give you a quick look at that fog. Look at this. There's not going to be no spectacular sunrise today with that thick morning fog. You see all the halos around the headlights, about a quarter mile to a half mile visibility. There will be no spectacular sunrise this morning as we head through the Marysville, Marine City metropolitan area, right? It's a shitty fall day. I'm waiting for the hoodie weather, and we're not going to get it this week. And as we look at the coins, you guys keep asking me about the fucking coins, Vincenzo. You're talking about this VGCInews.com bullshit. I need some fucking technical analysis on the CELO, the doge, Vincenzo, and the QUant, and the XLM, the XDC, the XRP, and the Bitcoin, Vincenzo. Enough of your Twitter at a glance and Vincenzo's news. Enough of this nonsense. I'm being fleeced, heisted, and shysted by the charlatans and the snake oil salesmen in the Joe Biden FBI administration and that scumbag whore Janet Yellen. Jerome Powell. Just shit together, Vincenzo. Right? We got our shit together, my good man. You're the one with not your shit together because you don't pay attention. And I need you to subscribe. Subscribers. My 39% of my audience that doesn't subscribe, you're watching, subscribe. Enough of this nonsense. Hit that fucking subscribe button. Right? Or you're going to get fleas heisted and shysted. Let's go into the Doge. The Doge! Is it at a buy opportunity or is it a whole fuck zone? You're at the 200-day moving average in green, right? You're getting supported with that big wick down there. Now, your one option that we went over this morning is to get bought back up to 22 cents. 0.2269 cents, right? The option two is to fail, getting bought back up, and you fall through multiple zones of support, right? And your first zone of support, in a super simple charlatan slang way to trade this manipulated market, is your first underneath support. Ew, that's hideous. That green looks pretty good with the lettering. Is at 20.69 cents, which is the top of the old rising wedge. And is now your new underneath support after you broke out of that falling wedge. Not a rising wedge, a falling wedge back there at about 21.5 cents, right? Now you broke back down. So if you can't hold that 200-day, you're going to come retest. Ooh, I got to slow down. This is where the cops are. You can't be doing 90. You get bought back up, right? If you can't get held support there at 20 cents, you're going to fall back down into the channel or into the wedge, right? And then the major underneath support would be way down there at 18.69 cents. And then what would most likely happen is that was a fake out up top. You come back in with our industry exclusive drawing tool and you fail support, drop back down into this wedge, and then break down and meet the underneath target, right? And the underneath target's down there. See that circle? That's at about 8.69 cents, just under 9 cents. So that's what you got to look out for today. And the Doge, and a super simple industry exclusive and industry best technical analysis and possible price forecast and where the future of this price might go in the next few hours to days to week, right? Your first chance is to hold support at the 200-day moving average to get bought back up to 22.69 cents and then get rejected if you can't fight even more because the volume's decreasing, so that's bearish. Or you fall back down in the step-by-step down to 20 cents, straddle, break back down into that falling wedge, and then trade your way down to that underneath 18.69 cent target, right? So we'll keep an eye on that. And the Doge, right? Now we're going to go to the CELO, right? And the CELO had a little bit of a pump last night. I was getting a bunch of emails on this, but you can see it's starting to sell back off like we told you. It's retesting that underneath support, right? And it's probably going to fail. And it's going to come back down. We had that $3.69 underneath target in an up and down fashion, and I still believe we're going to go there before we make any substantial new highs that we had way up. See that? That's way up there. But now we're way down there, and I think we're going even farther down in an up and down fashion as we look at the QUant. QUant's in the same thing. Oh, go to fucking QUant. The QUant is in the same thing, and you're holding support right now between upper resistance at 346.69 and lower support at 365.69, and I think you're going to continue to trade within this range, and that's your upper end target if you break up and fight through. But I don't think you're going to break up. I think you're trading in this foggy morning back down to the 369 cent level. We'll put a little price label on there because that's the easiest way right now. Right now, I think we're going to come down to 264.69 is where I think you're going to come down to. Right? We checked that Monero earlier. Phenomenal coin. We'll check a little XDC. We'll do an altcoin rundown later, or what I like, the major altcoins that I just got, the shyster coins, right? But if you look, what I would say in XDC that you're doing is probably going to trade back down towards this area right. It's not going to let me do it. But industry exclusive pointer tool, it's probably going to trade back down into this level right here. Yes, Jabroni Killer. Members of the Jabroni Killer. It's probably going to come back down to 10 cents, and then if you can't hold it, you're going to come back down to this target, which is now into the future, which is the bottom part of this old pattern that we were in, and then that would be trouble, and you'd probably break down, right? So we'll keep an eye on this all for you at Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing as we get into the fucking day today, as the Bears are out, the Bulls are defending, the charlatans are slain. I need some fucking structure, Vincenzo. We're going to give that structure to you, get you a super simple and easy plan to trade this manipulated market. Peace and love. And after the 20th of October, fan mail will be tossed. I just have too much to do. Once again, I say this with peace and love. Peace and love. Fan mail will be tossed. There will be no more signage of anything. I just have too much to do, and it will all be tossed. Peace and love. Peace and love.